so pretty when you tell your lies. Trying to keep a straight face, glued like my eyes. Always telling you my passions like I'm wise, just for you to up and leave when the sun rises. Yeah, pretty little lies, how you tell them all the time, how you tell them all the time. Pretty little lies, how they take me by surprise, how they take me by surprise. Pretty little lies, how you tell them all the time, and you still play disguise with the love. Tell me how we're both fucked up in the club. Can't remember how we got here, but I ain't drink enough. Maybe I ain't drink enough of the Hennessy. Got me reminiscing about the things I keep in my memories. Snakes always watching me from a distant tree. Always be the ones I consider to be friends of me. Talk behind my back, but they don't have a dream. Be the same ones as zip it when I show up to the scene. Study me on socials where they can't be seen, but I'm doing better than they mislead. Yeah, people always hate it. I was just an outcast. Depression's overweighing. I'm lucky that cloud passed. Yeah, pretty little lies, how you tell them all the time, how you tell them all the time. Pretty little lies, how they take me by surprise, how they take me by surprise. Pretty little lies, how you tell them all the time, and you still play disguise with the love. Tell me how we're both fucked up in the club. Can't remember how we got here, but I ain't drink enough.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling car 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective in ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist, from the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably. Right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this. We're never going to find it. It's a waste of time.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Optimistic, Cole.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Wake up, Cole.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? We're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Well, that was fucking stupid. My whole beginning of the stream, I was muted. That's so cool. Thank you, Jerome. That's great. I'm so glad that I knew that. I wasn't muted. Everything was unmuted and everything. But OBS just decided to restart or reset my complete mic settings and switch to default. Like, what the fuck is my default microphone even? I am so glad the first 20 minutes of my stream is basically ruined, including the intro and shit. Like, cool.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air.
That's actually super fucking irritating. Whatever. We're still on the first mission. Hopefully people click in a little bit and realize it got fixed or something. I don't know. We're just... Fuck.
You really are full.
I was in a good mood till 2 seconds ago. We're going to Schroeder's apartment to find out why his gun was used to murder a person. Obviously, all of this is stuff, but... yeah. So I guess it's just my dumb rambling that you guys didn't hear, which probably isn't a huge loss. I do plan on doing a full playthrough. It's actually a lot of hours to do it all at once, but I think it'll have to be a series. I did completely brand new, just started right from the beginning, so. I do wish my intro and everything wasn't muted. Heck yeah. The storyline is pretty intense, actually. Like, it's a pretty full story. And I don't believe I've ever fully finished it, and if I have, I do not remember it. Don't honk at me, I'm pretty.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
You ready, you want tango?
Huh?
I'm better than you are better. Missed. Missed. Why is he smiling at me while I'm literally beating his ass? This guy is a psychopath. Man, that dresser drawer would have ended him in real life.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Can't touch this.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
What would you do, zombie? Follow the
Officer
rules?
Phelps, badge 1247.
Or stick your schlong in a hornet's nest? I vote the hornet's nest. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. So I know I'm an ex-Marine or ex-Army guy. I fought in,
You
Vietnam
dumb
or something.
fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS?
Kelso.
OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Okay. Shit. Don't be mean to
You
me.
did the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
We'll take that.
That man was
It's only a
angry.
couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL.
I'm armed and dangerous, motherfucker. This game looks damn amazing for being made in 2011.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Don't stop putting holes in my ship! Pop up. Pop up, motherfucker, pop up.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down.
Don't tell me
Use
how
the
to live my
cover,
life.
Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you
Not
a chance to...
chance, copper. You got closer.
Shit. Really?
Wow, give me slugs.
down.
Forward!
There we go. Up top.
Stay in cover.
That man got Tommy gun.
That's it? We got
Give
them
me
all?
blind fire,
I think
Nikita.
we got him, Cole. Should be all clear.
That was filthy.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Aww. And as I'd said earlier, in the spirit of 420, we're gonna take a bong rip. But you
This
fuckers
kind of
didn't hear that because
opportunity
my shit was
comes
not
along
working.
once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Yes.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or
I'm
politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole.
Oh,
Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
He's trying to pour my beer.
Wendell Bowers!
My beverage.
Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you! Watch it! He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
Why are we going up the ladder?
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right
The
now.
fuck are you shooting at this guy for,
Give
anyways?
it up, Wendell!
What? No, don't climb the pipe.
away from me.
Oh, fuck!
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside.
You're going somewhere, motherfucker. I'll make sure of that. Oh.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Come here, let me screw you again, big boy.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Oh, fuck!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
You look like a weirdo perv.
It's over, Bowers!
I don't want to form a grapple attack. I just want to punch the shit out of him.
How you doing, Wendell? You
Oh, he
parole
went to
officer's
sleep.
feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you.
Fast as fuck.
You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Not quite.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one, The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor.
Candidate Phelps. I'm a big boy.
Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in the schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Oh. Mr. Kelso, you fucked up.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick. My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Don't tell me what to do and go do crowd control, pussy.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
See Galetta, earrings, retail price. It's a layaway ticket.
C. Galetta. Layaway
Lots
receipt.
of payment dates,
Pearl
apparently.
earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Okay. Anything I'm missing on the body because I clicked the button too many times. I don't think so.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
32 caliber shell casings. Stow it, don't throw it. They stowed it.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Not a bad
Eagleson's
looking
gun
firearm.
store's a couple blocks from here. All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Who the fuck said that?
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement. Don't you people have anything better to do?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Did your parents ever ask you to run away from home?
That's it?
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
The only reason some people get lost.
Thanks, Tips. What an awkward step over the body.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Mr.
Everett.
Gage.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Cigaletta. Galleta. My bad.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
You need to judge whether they're telling the truth or not. If you think the witness is lying and you have proof, select lie. To accuse a witness of lying, you will need to present evidence. Press 3 to accuse the witness of lying, because the eyewitness
You're lying,
says
Miss Galletta.
she was outside.
You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galletta. You've been paying for
And
them
her
for a
name
whole year.
was in his
Stop lying.
pocket.
And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Okay, okay.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
I was going to say, she doesn't look very truthful, does she? Doubt.
You're making me angry, Miss Galletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Bruh. It's all your fault.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I'm accepting the statement as true. She doesn't look very truthful, though. Motherfucker.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Quick math.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind.
She cares a lot about those
Yes,
earrings.
officer, I'll make a
Not the
statement.
fact that, like, somebody just got fucking murdered. Well. So, Mr. Kalu.
We have the murder weapon. And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Hey,
Maintain the perimeter.
We got stuff to do. Don't honk at me.
Come on, I got friends who work for the examiner. What's the fuck?
Do we skip the gun shop and go straight to the jewelry store because that's where the killer is supposed to work? Why does it keep doing that? Okay, I'm getting annoyed. It's okay. We'll go straight to the jewelry store. For some reason, it's like allowing me to click outside the screen or something. I find that very weird. Oof. Walk in here. Code 3. Go hit the pole. Mouse and keyboard driving. Oh my goodness. I'm terrible at it. I have to say, the driving physics, the fighting physics, the graphics, and especially the facial detail for a game from 2011 still holds up today in 1080p in 2024. You can't say that often. Excuse me, sir. I would like to buy a watch.
Officer.
Please, sir.
Can I interest you in a new watch? Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No shot, bro.
Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
I just happened to click W.
Kalu! Get back here! There he is,
We gon' get him.
Waitress. Could I get another spoon?
This town's dangerous.
Heavens to Betsy!
Too late, Kalu!
I don't think I can shoot him. I'll probably fail.
I've got a food for this situation!
But I should be able to stop him with a warning shot. Oh, we can tackle him. Tap to tackle.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Alright, warning shot's not working. We're just gonna have to beat his ass then, right? Come here, Edgar. I already know you shot them. Why is this like this? Display, graphics. Going to 1080p by 60, I guess? Because for some reason, I keep clicking out of the screen when my mouse can't actually leave the screen. That totally repaired it. Cool. Come here, fucker. Hello. Thank you. We got him!
Edgar Kalu, you're
I
under
love
arrest
streams
for the
full of
murder of
technical
Everett
errors.
Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. It takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Hell yeah, I'm ready
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession.
I'll just get the confession.
If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Oh boy. We're gonna have to get our head right for this
Has
one.
my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
I think we can just say he's lying, right? Like, fuck you.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Suspect possibly
We know
positively
all about the
identified.
argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I actually don't know anything about money or payment. But the chick said the religious
I'm done with you.
Incorrect!
Go slap your gum somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Well, shit.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Whoa! Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
We know how to get past the first question.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe
Second
store.
question, we're gonna go
Put
with
5 rounds
doubt.
in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
We know you're lying, because we just did this.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
The chick said it.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You
yes,
left-wing leaning
Doubt was the
parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Peace, dog. Have fun, jail.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
There ain't no way we're going to detective that fast, is there? Now, one of the things I did say in my intro that was killed by the mic technical foul. Once we make it to the homicide desk, there is 3 occasions, I believe, where we are investigating the dead body and it has full frontal female nudity, which means I will have to censor it with my beautiful face here. I don't know exactly when that is, but I will when we get there. So we'll deal with that as it comes. I don't believe it's right away, though. The driver's seat. I am a detective. Sweet.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic.
Traffic.
The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
You'll find out.
Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with one case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
I say we
Heck
bust in
yeah.
there and find the goddamn evidence.
A banditoed car vetoed. Let's go checky vetoed.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got to this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
They just know greatness when they see it, my friend.
Mary says he'll sing, but only
How
if
do
I
we get out of
guarantee
here?
he walks.
Where are we driving?
You know this place?
Is it?
Sure.
What is this?
Near the old gas works and Signal Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
That's the guy. I heard him on. I'm some moron for you.
Man, what is it? I can't read that shit.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle
So,
code 2
tell me a little about
identified.
yourself, Phelps.
Press
Are we friends now,
click
Bukowski?
to respond.
You have to work?
Slow down.
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college in Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign.
I am bad at keyboard
Back
driving.
home.
Oh,
A year on the beat. Down here.
it's okay.
So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No, you were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished?
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any
That's right.
unit to handle code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Subdue the suspect.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself.
Get the hell away from me!
Oh man, I thought he was gonna go across.
Hurry! You can still catch him! I think you broke my nose!
Where did he go? Tarkov goodness would just shoot him in the feet. Whoops. Well, we got that motherfucker, didn't we? But seriously, what kind of car is this? It's like an old Pontiac, maybe? Oh, Pontiac. What's up? Yeah, I just happened to turn around and noticed you were having a hell of a time trying to open that bottle. And I quickly remembered why you keep me around, so I can open the things that you can. Yeah. guy, my dude. What are you doing tonight? How was Tarkov today? You having a good day? We're now at the abandoned vehicle.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I'm here too.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
Was it a rough
I
day?
did the right thing by calling this in.
I haven't played
Just
today.
a working
I'm gonna have to
Just
go
give
on
them your story and you'll
tomorrow
be all
make sure I
right.
get my insurance, but we're probably gonna game.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Oh, that's rough. The dispensary lines were that long? That's crazy. I mean, like, I know it's 420 and everything. Like, that's wild.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian
sucks that your
Black,
back was
just
hurting,
north
bro.
of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
That's crazy. I think we only have 2 in town, too. But by the time I actually walked into ours, it wasn't, there's like one person in there, I think.
How's the world looking?
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Well, I guess we're checking the trunk of the car. Got no body.
Not sure this
Tire
means
iron.
much. Mr. F.
And a
Morgan
receipt for
picked
a
up
live
live
hog.
pig yesterday?
Not a fan of the way these shadows be looking. Dookie. That's okay though. It's 2011, man. We'll give him a break. That's it. No body.
How's life treating
you?
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
What do you think the chances are that it's not human? That is a lot of blood.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess.
What kind of vibes do you get from this photograph? Gonna move to your room and throw me on the big screen? Yeah, no, that's all good, brother. Go get comfy, man. I hope you have a wonderful night. Bro, aren't they though? Like, what the fuck? She looks manic as hell. The smile, yeah, bro. Like, fuck me. We got some glasses.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Yeah, a little bit of tape on the nose bridge. The best thing about this for you to lay in bed and watch Zombie. It's almost like a movie. If I just rambled a little less. Insta heat. The
Brandon
van.
might give us something to go on.
Let me through. I just want a quick look, is all. All these cops? It's gotta be something big, right?
You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
Can you calm down? Don't tell me what to do. Okay? Okay. It's all done. Let's talk to this man.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Makes sense. You saw all the blood, so you called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
I believe him.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
I believe him.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Okay.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
I don't believe him so much anymore.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Well, I believe that.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help,
4
Mr.
for
Wilkie.
4,
We'll contact your
baby.
employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah, you better, Rook. On our way to Mrs. Black's house. Whoop! Big screen mode engaged. Heck yeah, brother. We're on our way to ask Mrs. Black why Adrian's car is over here and his wallet. and his
620
glasses.
Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
Six.
What do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is? Yeah, behind Bunker Hill.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed. It's the wrong way around. Well, how so, genius?
So essentially, Zombie, we started as a patrolman and we're working our way through the ranks as a detective. And at some point, the storyline everything starts to be connected. I cannot remember completely finishing this game. It was a very long time ago, so I can't fully say how it's going to unfold, but basically as we investigate, it unfolds the story. Yeah. But instead of a PI, we're an actual detective for the LAPD. And so far, all the vehicles, the town, etc., is all like licensed. Because I have messed around and played some of it and gotten into a few of the vehicles, this one's name didn't pop up and tell me what it was, but some of them will, which we'll see pretty shortly, I'm hoping here. Yeah, it's basically, it gets to a point where the murders all start being connected to each other and things just start getting weird.
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
Got something there, folks. Doesn't add up.
This is a really good game, especially back when it was actually made. It came out on Xbox 360.
Read about the guy in the crossing yesterday?
And it was
No, what happened?
Like an
Over on
80s
Lincoln
Mercedes, man. It was just way
This guy's
ahead of
driving
its time.
along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out.
Whew.
He pops the hood and he's on a rail crossing. Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil. The Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track. What a pointless waste of life. You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic laws. And who needs a Second Amendment when we give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
Who needs a Second Amendment when you give a
why
goddamn
leave the
fool a
victim's
license
ID?
to get
If it's a
behind the
murder,
wheel of
why
an
leave the
automobile?
car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, folks. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Bukowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
Is conversation over? I don't want to cut the conversation short.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Watching you, lady.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Hi, Mrs. Black. We've got some matters we'd like to discuss. I'm Margaret Black, she says.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
You in bed? Yeah. 1 second. We had to say goodnight to the wife. Say goodnight to the wife, chat.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
We do need to find out what happened to Adrian Black. Ooh.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Would a book of matches with a few matches missing from it really be enough to make you investigate into an establishment? Maybe in the 40s. Mr. Adrian. Those sure look like the glasses we found.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Lovesick and lonely without you. Hurry back, my darling. I thought I waited long enough that they weren't going to say anything, so I started to speak, and like, brother.
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Didn't you just look at the same picture as me? Those are the glasses, bro.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Okay. Seattle. What else do we got? They sleep in different bedrooms.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
We don't get to look farther to this one? You're not going to open the back and see some fancy inscription? Let's go check the kitchen, and then we're going to go back and talk to Mrs. Black. Ooh. Maybe we should check on the heater too outside. They cannot rust or corrode. They are guaranteed for 10 years. They cannot rust or corrode. What are y'all making in the 40s that ain't rusting? You're not using aluminum pipe, right? This amazing glass-lined gas water heater proudly carries an unsurpassed 10-year guarantee. A guarantee made possible by the proven advantages of the glass lining. Is that real? Did they do that in the back in the 40s? Glass-lined water heaters? That sounds fucked up. Okay. Is the heat receipt?
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Or if she told you it was.
Maybe it's time we took a
installed.
look around outside.
Maybe it's time you shut up. Anything else here? Okay, I know that this is going to take us to a cutscene, and I believe every single one of these is also connected to the story somehow. Buckle in, chat.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Giving that boy drugs.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Okay, that was interesting. Wrong button. Put it down. Let's go look at the water heater, which I believe the kitchen is over here.
Not much help.
You must check everything.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
What am I, a fucking gas fitter now?
That can't be right.
Oh, it goes over here. You know what it is? The bloody pipe we found is the one that's missing. Interesting.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
But how do we know he's dead? I haven't found a body yet. Let's go ahead and use her phone to find Kavanaugh's bar. And then we're going to speak with her.
Operator, give me dispatch.
While in the process, I am going to get my jar.
Putting you through now.
So we can have another bong rip, y'all.
Phelps, badge 1247.
At the same time, we're going to top up our cup.
I need an address on a
wonderful
Kavanaugh's bar.
Canadian club and
Certainly, Detective.
ginger
One
ale.
moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
I'm going to start the interrogation, but I'm going to get up and go get the jar.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
Oh, cool. I can pause. Acquired.
Pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Frank Morgan. Is that the name from the first list? And why does that seem so...
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
I'm guessing they're drinking at Kavanaugh's
Your
bar.
husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
I believe her.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Where is he?
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
I feel like she is being very truthful with me.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Suspicious behavior.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
She broke eye contact. Doubt.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms.
I failed
What
that,
gives?
I think.
You want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
Okay, we did fail that one.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
New glasses. But I found his old ones. Suspicious. As the kids would say, sus.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you?
Hell yeah.
What an awful thing to say.
Did you do it?
I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
I honestly think she's probably told us the truth the whole way, and when I doubted it, yeah, it's the same look.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
I'm a terrible person.
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
What do you figure? I don't know. You did it. Something's fucking weird for sure. He has new glasses, so I found his old ones in his car and his wallet. Hey. Yeah, you drive. Oh, I have to drive. I also have to clean out my downstem here. Kavanaugh's bar. Bear with me, folks. Oh, that was terrible, but now I'm gonna have a good run. Don't honk at me. My apologies. I know you guys probably hate this. I would turn on the radio, but I have no idea if the music's copyrighted or not. And it's all like old, I would assume. Mom's fact. Let's do ourselves a favor. Join me. As 420 ended 9 minutes ago for me, but I am not done celebrating. That was beautiful. That was a great ball group.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Mint! Alright, we're gonna try and change vehicles. You coming? It's important. A Chevrolet Fleetmaster two-door. 44/95. Ooh, listen to that V8. Chevy did it right. Excuse me. Not a cop car anymore, don't have a siren. I borrowed this from a Good Samaritan. Fully licensed vehicles, man. Every one of these is like a real classic car. The only downfall is being such an old game, it holds 100% steady at 30 FPS. I don't think I even get a frame drop, obviously, because I'm mucho overpowered. Oh, I missed my turn again, fuck. I'm just trying to talk to Zombie and his pretty beard. Don't drink and drive, kids.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
No, you
Where's
don't.
that goddamn waitress?
The main reason
Wait, I can
Santa's
talk to
so
this guy?
jolly is
Let me
'cause
talk
he
to this
knows where
guy.
all the bad
Get out of my fucking way.
When the hell's the food
We
gonna
were at
arrive
school
already?
together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Nah. What the fuck?
Can I get a bowl of that
Trying to chat? You trying to chat?
You looking for someone? I can't decide between the two.
Yeah. Hey, bartender.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
That doesn't really look like a Frank to me.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Oh. He's over
that
here.
cherry pie was delicious.
Cole Phelps,
Whoops.
LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Not really.
I think you were in on it.
Oh, that was the wrong
You drove
button.
down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
Maybe. Shit.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
You're lying, Morgan. What happened to Adrian?
I have 10 guys who'll say I was here the whole night. You think you can prove I was there?
Mr. F. Morgan on the live hog receipt.
You signed
pushed the
your name
right button,
listed
I
on the
pushed the right
slaughterhouse receipt, Frank. We couldn't have you colder if we found you curled up in the back seat.
All right, all right. I helped him. He wanted it to look like his car got hijacked. He's fallen for some dame up in Seattle, and now he's got to go start a new life with her. Goddamn fool.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I don't fucking believe him.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan.
Correct, not bad.
We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Arrest him, fuck it.
You got Morgan's address?
Conspiracy.
Let's get over to his apartment.
When the hell's the food gonna arrive?
Yeah, let's take the Fleet Master. We'll switch our wheels up next.
I bet some pretty good.
Open your eyes!
Goddamn drag racers!
I met some
I don't
pretty good
need to say
liars
it.
in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. Type
It's
is
the
clever.
40s.
Hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
Whoa. I'm kind of good at this. Kind of sometimes. Are you fine? Oh! Okay, that was clean. You get a little fucking scared sometimes. Which I understand. I would too. Well,
Let's check the place out.
coming for you, brother. You already told me apartment number 2. I don't need to check that. 1 through 4, this way. Number 2, right here. Kick it. Just kick it. Oh, why'd you knock, you pussy?
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
He's gonna run.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
I mean, I can't shoot him?
There's no point running, Adrian.
He wanted to be dead. Let's just make him dead. Come here, you
Mr. Black,
fat
get
fuck.
back here right now.
You weirdo. You and your wife take creepy
It's
pictures
over,
together.
Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud.
We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
He was giving up his wife and trying to leave town. Now, I do know in the 40s, adultery
That turned out
is
to be
illegal.
quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
So maybe he's going to jail for adultery. Obviously, conspiracy and fraud, too. So just bailing out of town and leaving, he would have got arrested anyway? I'm still Superman. I did $358 of damage to the city and $784 of damage to vehicles and 0 injuries when I'm pretty sure I probably hit a civilian at least once. Don't argue it. Would you like to skip to the next case? Downloaded cases which have already been completed may be skipped. Now, don't skip me nowhere, nothing. The consul's car.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
So you're the first.
Didn't give you the chance to answer any fucking questions.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
Hey, can I have that?
Hey, don't you have a partner you can whine to?
Aw.
An abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Yeah, but we're not taking your ugly fucking car.
No,
I got my eyes on this one right here. Good cop, bad cop? Yeah, this is up my alley. Chrysler Town and Country, 1945. Come on. Oh, that horn.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He's humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
We need to be above this. Gotta be like up the hill. Did we catch air? Did we catch air? A little bit. It's my police siren.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
Damn, that's a big car.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. Let's check out the whip.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Bro, you say wheels like there's more than one missing. I think that's the only one, right? Yeah, that's the only one.
Empty.
Nothing in the trunk.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
$15 to register a vehicle. Is there a year? 1947. Crazy. Consulate General of Argentina. Suite 210, 5055 Wilshire Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 901-982. Yeah.
So what next?
Check the car and the surrounds. This is a crime scene. We don't want anything missed.
I do see some stuff laying around. We got a cup,
Tire casters.
I think. Squished?
Junk.
Yep. The baseball is very important, though. We need to keep that.
Circumstantial.
Well, fuck me, then.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Would you call that a combination wrench? Or just a box end or open end? This is really important.
Probably nothing.
Oh. You know what? Let's just go talk to Mr. Grump up here. And then we'll figure it out.
Oswald Jacobs? That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Okay, what about it?
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
I mean, he looks like he's telling the truth, but he's a pretty snide old prick, isn't he?
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Okay.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Now, I don't believe that so much. What do you think, chat? Is he lying? He fucking looks like he's lying. Now, I don't think I have proof, so we have to go with doubt.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Okay. Okay.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
About as truthful as the first question.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Candy apple red old Ford. Okay, gotcha.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
This fucking look again, man. Like he's clearly not telling the truth.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Alright, so let's go make this phone call. I think it's gonna be about the car's registration.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanic's workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thank you.
A Packard dealer. Okay. We're going to the Packard dealer. I'm gonna try and make this guy drive though. He told me a mission or two ago that we could make my partner drive. Come on. I'll pack my bomber plug. It takes this fucking time, I guess. Come on, Papa. I want you to drive. I want you to drive.
I heard this is a triple homicide.
It is not letting me make him drive. That's fucking terrible. Okay. I missed something. There's gotta be something still here. It's not crossed off. But you know what? We're gonna solve this crime without that. Hey, fuck.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this
I
city, we
really
get lumped with
wanted
ones
that
who
to
can't
go
even
better.
be bothered to keep what they steal.
Poor town and country. Whoa. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, eh? Wasn't ready. Dang. You think we could take one of their cars on the way out?
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating
Slimy
the theft
bastard,
of
I
a
can
Packard
feel it.
belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
That's the first question. Are you missing a wrench? I will have to take a quick
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Already think.
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
No, 3-inch wrench?
Why
Quarter?
don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
1-inch. Little half boy. Kind of large looking, if you ask me. 11/16.
That's not right.
Why does the 3/8 look bigger than the
1
half
left.
that we just put up?
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
I just want to point out how realistic this is. The fact that old vehicles, old cars, old trucks used 3/4-inch lug nuts. Good job, Rockstar.
I'm stumped. I bet a broad
Ideas?
is driving this auto.
I'm gonna look at this
Clutch
guy's
is a
tools.
mess.
Seems irrelevant.
It's a tool, man. What do you mean? Is that Gabriel Delgado, though, is the real question. Do I have to come out here to ask fucking Mr. Jolly Fat Man if that... Just let me talk to the mechanic, bro.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Allow me to pause. Give me 30 seconds. I just really have to pee and go to the fridge really fast. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm back. We have returned. Where's Delgado?
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Interesting.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Do we believe him? Looks a lot more truthful than the last question, so I'm gonna try it. Let's try it.
that's it.
Failed it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
He definitely did not have
I'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey.
the same
And
fucking
spreading the
look,
word
you
that
know?
you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Wild Thing hard orange ice cream soda. 7%. Not the best, like, creamsicle flavored thing I've ever had. But you know what we're gonna do? This guy was a prick. He kind of sucked to talk to, didn't he? Pick my car, chat. 46 Packard, brand new, 2-door. Another brand new 2-door, but black. Ooh, that's pretty sleek. The 4-door model. Look how big that is. Use intuition to search for clues. Are you telling me there's something we're missing? There's a clue we missed. Oh my goodness. Esports ready. Just kidding. Game was made in 2011. We'll let it slide. There was a clue in here. I heard it.
No good to me.
What? I used all my intuition or my intuition points for that? Nope, there's something else. It's just a file.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
This doesn't pertain to the case. Okay.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Okay, so those weren't it. Do I still have intuition points I can use? That must have been all the clues. Alright, back to stealing a car from Mr. Packard Dick. We need it for our investigation. Two-tone. Oh. Oh. I get to take it. I get to take it. We're going to Delgado's. It is boss's car with the window sticker still on it. Let's go. Can't touch this. Da-na-na.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Vertical is pretty clean.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color. Look what we have now.
You know what? 3D was pretty cool. But it never made it to like what it could be. It could have been. But it was cool. I need to go right there. What the fuck happened up there? Did you hear the fucking... It sounds like somebody ran someone over. Everybody okay? It sounded terrifying. If you guys are enjoying the stream, do not forget to poke on that little thumb button down there. A couple likes gets me a couple more eyeballs on my content. It seems to be how it works. Algorithm and whatnot. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we're gonna walk up these stairs now. So I'm gonna do it like there's a dead person up there. Wrong button. My cap lock is on, so I have auto sprint on. Thank you.
I heard
Are you
he's
better now?
non-stop. There's not for you.
I need to stop hitting all these fucking wrong buttons, man. This is getting annoying. Fixed it. Until I do it again.
That's disgusting.
Watch your mouth, mister.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
Hey, you guys...
What the hell is this guy doing?
You didn't say to me?
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me what's going on.
Yeah, he seems sus. I also couldn't talk to him, which kind of sucked.
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
I don't. I'm gonna ask the neighbors, prick. See if we're gonna knock on this one now. Alright, let's go up to number 3.
Yes.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
I wonder when the need for a search warrant came in, because I just like...
So how far along are you?
Muscling my way around in here.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel.
Can you guys quiet down out there?
Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless
Don't think
you
this
help
is
us
anything.
here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Oh. What are we looking for, actually, though?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Are you sure? Jorge, Roberto, Pablo, Gerardo. There's names, man. You picked up a matchbook and was like, oh my god, we gotta go to the bar that this matchbook says.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
He's nearby then, isn't he? Let's go talk to her.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
I'm not going back to the car. I already know I missed something.
The car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
True?
His honor,
True.
Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
That's it?
I can tell you are lying. Your lips are moving.
That's it, really? He hasn't got up yet, so we're missing something for sure.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
That certainly looks like an old Ford coupe to me. And the old man said it was an old Ford. There's something missing. There's something I'm missing in this place. So breakfast for 2. Let's check the garage. No? Well, I'll be fucked.
Diplomatic license plates.
Got him. She already agreed that he stole the car, though. Another file, another hammer. Not important. Chisel, not important. The spare and the one from the vehicle? Because we never did determine if the spare tire was taken from the vehicle as well, but we do have 2 Packard wheels. Let's go talk to her a little bit more. You think his pride matters that much? Let's find out. Sounds like your gas is on, by the way.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
She's lying.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
That yawn sucked.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Doubt.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa
You'd actually
Fe.
be lucky to get that, I think.
There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with
It's an
Gabriel.
illegal street race,
Start
and
line.
many policia
That sounds like a street
have
race to me.
wrecked
It's gotten out of hand.
trying to follow him. Well, I'll be dipped. We're going to have to repack this bong bowl for the 420 special. We will drive over there, and during the cutscene when we get there, we will take it. Put it in our dome. And hopefully, us policia do not crash trying to follow him. Okay, where the fuck? Okay, we're good.
And this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fire.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the street.
That's where I'm going. I just took the wrong door. 4-door Packard, 4-door Packard, or pickup truck. Obviously 4-door Packard. He's gonna see his boss's car pull up and it's gonna be hilarious. Please tell me I get to chase him in this and he does not put me back in the shitty cop car.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Look out!
It's fine. It's fine.
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the money. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Deal. Watch what you're doing! Did you order roadside tacos? Your child might be one. Not a very sensitive person. Until I get sensitive. Candy apple red Ford.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
And it put me back in the shitty cop car. Way to go, Rockstar.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street.
Stay on Delgado.
I'm gonna find you!
You need that red one.
Get out of here!
Good shit. This guy's next.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the other.
Getting away.
No, he ain't.
Gonna lose him.
No, I ain't.
Step on himself. Take him out.
Won't let me fucking hit him. Pull over.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Don't tell me what to do, man. What the hell?
Gabriel Delgado, you're under
fucking
arrest for
shot
grand
him.
theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You just speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Did he just say he shot somebody?
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
I'm a good cop. The RCMP could take notes from me. Man, $1,600 in vehicle damage. That was a lot of fucking money back in 1947.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack.
Are they cute? They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Kelso. I feel like that's gonna matter later. I don't know why, but they really put emphasis on that guy.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso? Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Okay. Wasn't me. I didn't do it.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Mouthpiece store strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sap.
Come on, wait.
Drink. I got the jitters again.
Where's the phone? I think regular texting is
One thing I kind of displease
What on
is
earth
I did
is
have to
Captain
play
doing?
through it to find where the nudity was, so I knew where I had to censor, which is fine. But I wish it didn't give me all these yibbity yabbadas about skipping stuff when I restarted the case. We're gonna take Mr. Whitewall over here because we don't drive our own car. Fuck that. What is this? A Willys Overland, yo, 1946 Willys sedan hatchback thing. Let's go. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Interesting. We're just speaking on the last case where Mrs. Rodriguez is getting in trouble, and I don't understand why. Chat, got any input? I know Zombie is laying comfy in bed and not able to type, but I also know somebody else is there. Bartender.
Detectives,
Dead guy.
over here.
Okay.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
Splish,
The only one with
splash,
anything useful to
he
contribute
turned
is the
into
young lady over
mash.
there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later.
Right now, we're gonna take a look around.
Lies. Maybe I want to take a statement first. Just kidding.
Okay.
I want to get the evidence. Man's hat. Not letting me turn it the way I want to. Just put it down.
Well, I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
I just cut off the corner, which kind of sucks. Lester Patterson, 184 North Hope Street, Los Angeles, California, January 5th, 1947. Dear Mr. Patterson,
Patterson has life insurance.
It is with great pleasure that we acknowledge the receipt of your application 14F, and pre-approval has been granted to raise the weekly premium of your life insurance policy from $3.70 per week to $5.90 per week. This raise becomes effective on January 1st, 1947. The standard veteran care policy entitled you to a lump sum payout of $10,000 in the event of your untimely death or permanent incapacitation. This new plan secures your beneficiaries a sum of $16,000. What the fuck? Okay, this is weird. He's not okay with that? Kinda goofy? Bye, number 3. We'll see you later. Mr. Patterson.
We can notify next of kin.
I am next of kin. Not a robbery. First $2.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Hood ornament. Drag marks. Ooh, he skidded it a little bit.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Yeah.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Impact. Landing. So impact. Lands and skids. Car steers away.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Are those brake marks or are they acceleration? Brake. They fade out.
It's all yours, Detective.
She better be.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Truthful.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Truthful. Dark red.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Okay, okay.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Now, I feel like that's a lot less truthful.
Go on.
Fuck, I hit truth!
Then a third person. Another man got involved.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
I hit the
You
wrong
really
fucking
think so?
button.
I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
No, I don't.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
A fat-fingered one instead
I'll
of
take the
2.
bartender. You work the rest of the room.
More about the shrink. I didn't even notice this was here. I picked this up accidentally trying to talk to Mr. Barman. So, let's read this. Hear the story behind this one. Shrink to the stars promises mental breakthrough. I need one of those.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Whoa.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Yeah.
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface
Gray.
appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
I don't know what to take from these quite yet.
What do you think?
Witness statements next. We know we've got the girl as an eyeball, but we should check the bar as well.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I
Dudley
run the place when
Lynch.
the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
I don't think I fucking believe you.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Pretty ugly. Well. Did she push him into the street in front of the car?
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Okay.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Looked away this time. He broke eye contact. Oh, multiple times.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry
I'm
to
so good
leave?
at this.
What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Why? That's weird.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
I don't believe him. Yep, snide prick.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch.
Illegal poker.
I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Use my intuition to search for clues. Am I missing something?
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps.
Don't
I
tell
don't
me
come
where
down
to
to the
walk.
station house and tap dance on your desk.
I would actually love it if you did. That would be spec-fucking-tacular. In fact, just because you said that. It's better? It's better for you? Yeah? Shut up. I don't think I need to search for clues. Check the back alley, I guess, but I really don't think there's going to be anything here. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Stab right. Stab right. Stab right. Stab. Does that say stab right? Stainless steel. Oh, that's dirty. Let's go. Let's go use this phone here. And then. Ooh, corner. You riding in some style. Like, that thing's pretty okay, but. Dang. I might need to take that. Yo, how's he gonna transport the body back if I take his car?
All these cops? It's gotta be something big, right? So what's going on over there?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, man.
Easy
Looks like
enough.
we got a break on this one.
Yeah, looks like we need a new vehicle though, because that one's boring.
This is no battle of wits between you and me. I never pick on an unarmed man.
So we missed something at the Patterson residence when we were there. Oh, we actually haven't been there yet. Never mind. Derp. Instead, we're going after
Lucky
Lincoln
break getting the
first.
partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Careful! My car.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Better back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
You're not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you, Stefan?
I didn't know I was making myself out to be dumb.
Oh, come on. I was about to smash right into the suspect's vehicle. Man. Y'all do me dirty like that? That shit's mean, bro. You going somewhere, homeboy?
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it?
Why'd you do it, boy?
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Fuck me.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Is this real?
Shit.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Put your hands in the air! How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. You should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay.
I don't think that guy
I'm all
actually
part of the
meant to do
prospect of
something.
paperwork,
The
don't
knife, the blood, the yellow fucking coupe. Give me this.
Out of the car. Police.
You can't do this.
I did. Bye. curious with the cop car. The cop car sucks. Yeah, curious what she's gonna say. Oh wow, we missed that. She was there when it happened. Her and a man. So I'm gonna guess her and the bar owner were chilling right there. Perhaps stabbed him with the knife I found. Drive more than 194.7 miles. Thanks.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. You do that for me?
Nope. We're gonna hit this next. Aww.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
I see, she says. I wonder what he's gonna say if I ask him for help.
I'm at a loss.
Let's speak to the wife and get this over with.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
I think it's like 47, right?
I think it's about time you left. I have someone here.
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And
Me too.
Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
No. Gambling for Lester was like being for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
She's pretty fucking sideways, man.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
So he wanted you to bang the boys for buku dollar bills, y'all. Rough. What's your relationship with this weirdo fuck?
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you
Kinda.
explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
No, she doesn't.
Being
Caught on a
economical
lie.
with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
I fucking do, you stupid bitch.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
Leroy's idea. So Slimeball bar owner's idea to raise what's his Ooh.
It's the motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss.
What about the knife?
I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Lester could be a heel, but that's a lousy way for anyone to go out.
You can only feel sorry for someone for so long before you begin to despise them.
Get out of my way. Slime ball. Alright. I think when we finish this case, you guys, we're gonna end the stream there. But at the same time, we're gonna come back to this and continue to revisit this until we have completed the entire story. Because this game is just way too interesting, way too fun, and way too ahead of its time for 2011. This game is riding right side by side with a lot of the games even being made today.
Talking about on the radio.
Rockstar and whatever studio they partnered with did fucking great. Hey man.
Excuse me, I'm a little short on time.
Well, fuck you, I don't care.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
Shit. Can I make him drive?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Oh, good. I
Fine.
really have to pee.
Where are we headed?
I really can't lie. I was hoping him driving was going to take an extra minute.
Wake up, Cole.
Shut up.
Let me guess. Hiding.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The knife.
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length
Gamer's
of a
gonna
bayonet.
game.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Stab right. That's what the achievement's called.
I swear, this town's going crazy.
Hey man, we're taking the coroner's car again. What are you doing? Is that the place? That's the only place we got to go? We're going back to the house? Code 3, because that bitch is a bitch. She stabbed her husband, or Leroy did it.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress.
Can't do it.
437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
I think our next stream we are actually going to focus more on street crimes and casework. But we're working solely on casework. I'm a pro driver.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
You had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Yep.
It's too late, Sabo.
The warning shot. I
You look
didn't
spooked,
have to
Phelps.
kill him.
I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
God damn it.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. Fuck. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
I probably could have kept him alive, god damn it. That spinny wheel that popped up right before I pulled the trigger, or as I was pulling the trigger, I am pretty sure is the warning shot I was trying to get earlier. Would you like to skip the next case? Nah, I would like to play the next case. For the homies. Oh, I lied. I said this was going to be my last case, didn't I? Just kidding. We're going to play one more. Because we're here.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Guy's got a screw loose.
ironically says sorry to inconvenience you while I'm in the middle of a bong rip, like he knew it was actually an inconvenience.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you.
So I am married and have children, but I have not seen my wife. Oh, wait, that's it. No, I don't want to be in here. No guns allowed inside this door. Okay.
Guy gave his wife a tap.
Oh my God. How do I get out of here? Daddy.
Buddy, you dropped something?
I think they gave us something else that's kind of
we
cool
bumped
over
in there
here.
and find the goddamn.
Baby blue or brown? Baby blue or brown? Baby blue or brown? Baby blue. Plymouth Special Deluxe 6. We have driven 48 out of 95 vehicles. That's what
Can you try to get there in one piece?
Okay.
I'm walking here.
We're solely focusing strictly
They're calling
just
her
on
the
the
Dahlia
missions.
now.
That's kind of
Wonder what
why I'm
Veronica
avoiding
Lake
the
makes
cop
of that.
cars, because I don't want to do street crimes and I don't want them
You
calling.
hear whether they're making any progress?
So if I've got a radio,
Captain Donnelly seems to think
can't
they have
reach
it all
me.
wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Woo!
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having to do that. Strewn all over the front piece.
I can't steer right and hit the horn at the same time. Watch it! Don't drink and drive, kids. Oh my God. Or smoking and drive. For that matter. Oh man, I'm so sorry, zombie.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him.
This isn't even the car I drove here
Remember,
in. God
we need
damn
him
it.
healthy enough to answer questions.
I'm gonna flip him.
1247,
Fucking
Detective
questions.
Phelps requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Come on, I'm trying to roll you.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Show me your hand.
That was a little too easy.
Maybe I was a.
Just get in front of him and held my brakes.
Why did you run from us? I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
Make sure I'm
For
faster
what?
than him.
What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Okay.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
$2,450.95 in the 40s. Brother.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
I think he's telling the truth.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
$1.90 registration fee, 1947. brand new.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
I don't think he's telling me the truth, y'all.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
Oh, you got a little bit of weed?
One read.
Happy 420.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
But do you know who my father is? I don't want to drive this beater.
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Ugh, fuck me, I'm getting tired, you guys. Just about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Conclude this case.
Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
Another car dealership, another new car opportunity. $450 down, $69 a month.
Not
Fuck
another
me.
step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
I wonder what a Buick Century looked like in the 40s. Sedans, obviously, 4-doors.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Walk this way!
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Please.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Gene Archer.
Gene Archer. 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Okay. Sold legally to Coombs Automotive, according to this paperwork. Purchased legally by Cliff Harrison.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
$2,450.95 for a 1947 Kaiser Fraser. Which kind of fucks me up because if it is 47, why are they selling cars that are from 47?
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas, shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
I believe him.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
Okay.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Truthful, I think.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
See, I feel like I would know, he would know who he's getting his paperwork from. The whole marquee.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
See, how much believe that?
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
Okay.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Yeah, believe.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Let me shoot this guy, he says.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Hold up. That man said something about a Buick Century sedan. Is it? What's this? I'm gonna drive this. I believe this is the car he wanted to sell me. And even though he told me the truth.
Hey, hey, hey! What the hell are you doing?
Shit.
$11K to KGPL. Request an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of grand theft auto.
KGPL to 11K, roger.
I like your thinking, Phelps. Call it evidence.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, go to Central Station. James Velasco held on suspicion of GTA, awaiting questioning. Possible link to the Harrison case. 11K, code 2.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K out.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're
I'm gonna go take that motherfucker's car still.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
This one.
Hey, hey, hey! What the hell are you doing?
Get in. My international D-Series sedan. Just bought it.
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Parks like that, Jesus. Central Station. Hopefully just down this road. We're going right. Now look what you've done! Not the most agile vehicle you've
Take it easy.
Don't tell me what to do.
Heavy man going south.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car
Man,
with
I really
legit-
need to end this
Thanks.
case. I need to sleep.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sack.
Interview room 2.
Anyway, so I gave him
Sub
a
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
You think the black boys get any on the side?
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Sedan Chevrolet 1945. 4-cylinder 2-door sedan.
Need a drink.
Huh?
I got the jitters again.
Okay.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
Well,
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
I don't think I believe him.
You
Oh,
want
I
my
failed
partner here
that.
to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Gene Archer.
The straight dope.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay, I hear you.
Oh, God.
The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do they go?
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Let's say I believe him.
Come on, Velasco.
I failed.
You must have an address.
That's not the way they work. They keep moving around, never the same address twice.
You had a chance to cooperate, Velasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Cool.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Oh, man.
I used to be indecisive. Now, I'm not so sure.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene
I heard he's
Archer,
an honest cop.
spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
I heard less than a minute down the street if I run, so I'm gonna run. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Rehab
This is bad.
is quit.
I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
Come on, we don't want to lose her. The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar.
I went all the wrong ways.
That price is outrageous.
I thought I could go through the building and get out the side I wanted to get out, and I couldn't, which is terrible. This way we
I think we bust in there and find the goddamn.
Excuse me, sir. I need your car. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up.
LAPD, police emergency.
Wait, officer, my bag's in there!
It's my bag now, lady. Love you, though. Bye. Freeze! Police!
My acting
we
coach
missed her.
says I have real
Ask the
talent.
lady at the counter what happened.
I'm looking for Gene Archer.
Yes, sir. She's already gone. She seemed in a terrible hurry, shouting and cursing. Is there some kind of problem?
No problem, ma'am. Thank you for your help.
Like left or right out the door
He's
would
a
help.
waste in the police force. Good-looking boy like that should go into politics.
What? I really don't know what to do from this point. This case is dragging. And I'm getting pretty tired. Let me check the map. Just down the street. Okay. We're gonna pull up here. Get down the street. Deal with this pretty much half after I leave the printing company, we are going to call it. We're going to continue this case. Maybe not tomorrow, but definitely the next time we bring up the So, Monday. Monday evening. I lied. Monday morning. Let's go see what Mr. Marquis has to say.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall. Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
I don't believe that I believe him.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Used car lots selling blank documents. That could work out. But one of the vehicles I recovered came straight off a car lot, so...
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
I don't think I believe him.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightfall. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
You pointing out how irregular it is makes me feel like something irregular is going on.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Bigelow's on there twice, 3, 4 times.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightfall. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
I don't know. I kind of want to like look around and stuff. Move. It's in here. It's back here. No evidence. No evidence. Okay, gotcha. That's fine. Get out of the chair, ding dong. We're taking his truck. Something here still. It wants me to be here still. And I think I'm actually going to try and figure out why. Which is terrible because I really want to go to bed, but... Something else in this book I missed? It didn't scratch it off, so it makes me think there's something here. Another page. Yeah, there is. S. Bigelow's in here a lot, but is anything else in here? What am I missing?
Maybe if... No.
I swear, if I go outside now and it's scratched off because of a book that meant nothing, I'm gonna be annoyed. Nope. What's this? Sure. Going to S. Bigelow's apartment complex, warehouse, crib place. Oh man, I'm so tired. So many marijuana cannabis beverages today, plus some alcoholic beverages today, plus about 600 bong rips and a joint, 2 walks. I'm sleepy. Jesus, how far is this?
God.
Oh no. Oh, we're almost there. That sucks.
Damn maniac! Tell me you're insured.
No, I'm not insured, bro. So I'm leaving. Let's pull up, investigate this warehouse, you guys. I've said this like 3 times. It's like getting off the phone. I say bye 500 times before I actually do. But I'm tired, man. Oh, we got the guns out.
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around.
God damn it. Maybe we're ending the case. This is pretty intense. Oh, the Whippies.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
think so.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can put one of you
How long do you think you can hold out?
Your move, mister.
Come on, motherfucker. Ooh.
Move, move! Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Ooh, naughty.
Throw out the guns.
Shoot in the face.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
You heard it. Why do I have to try it then?
All right, don't shoot!
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
What do we got? What do we got?
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
I feel like we're gonna have to go back there again. Fuck.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Interesting.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Empty as fuck.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
Your fucking little Goonie shot at me first, bitch.
We know about Marquee Printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Lie.
Don't lie to me. I'm not in the mood for any more lies.
The slips are the real deal, and I order them from Marquee.
The entire box says otherwise.
I want a mouthpiece.
Fail.
The organization employs a very good one. Does a great job of keeping Mickey C out on the streets.
Mickey C.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
I wonder if I'm supposed to hit doubt on that. God damn it. It wants me to apprehend Gordon Lightfall. We're gonna go do that. And then I'm going to bed, man. It's like almost 2:30 in the morning. I'm kind of tired. Kind of self-medicated. Which helps me be tired. What do y'all doing? There's some shit going on here. Get in. That's why it wants me to go back to Marquee. Let's go get Gordon Lightball. Apprehend
What a
him.
mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Me either, to be honest with you. Goddamn.
Jesus Christ! Are you asleep over there or what?
Trying to be. This game knows, man. It understands. Pretty good at what I do, though. Do you think he's still here? Do you think he runs? I think he runs.
His mother would be proud of him catching all those criminals.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Your money and influence will be worthless in San Quentin. If you don't go crazy in the
failed
first couple
that.
of months, then you'll
I
probably
need to
get
hit
knifed in
lie.
the chow line. Is that what you want?
Save it for the
sleep.
suckers, detective. You'll get nothing from me.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
So I'm just making the case harder for myself every time I fail it like that.
Now, where shall I start? With the two
But-
GTA suspects we had to let walk free? Or with the female suspect, who I am reliably told slipped the leash with embarrassing ease? You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations in this city. How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan! Now get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
I fucking failed that whole case. Are you serious? No way. Right? No. For almost 4 hours, and I fucked that up. One star. I did terrible. That was terrible. Oh man, we got to do better next time. That's okay though. I appreciate everybody that stopped in during the stream today. Go ahead, smack that thumbs up button down there for me, as a couple eyeballs on my stream only happens if I get likes and comments. The whole algorithm thing is buggy, but if you guys do that, that would be amazing. Definitely hit the like if you guys want to see more of these LA Noire streams. If you want to continue through the storyline with me, hopefully doing better than that. But that's okay. We had a good time. It was a 420 special. We smoked weed, we drank, we played the game, and we actually just had fun. There was no hecticness, no Tarkov craziness, and it was actually just a good time. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. Check out the links in the description, the Linktree link down the bottom. shows all of my socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, even a Discord invite if you guys want to come join the Discord sometimes and hang out. I appreciate you guys again. Thank you so much for watching. Stay beautiful. I love you. We'll see you guys next time.